Hello, everybody. You know what? I always get the giggles. As soon as I start, I get the giggles. It's because me and Richard have been chatting. The electric meter run out. Oh, it's us, Raven. We were chatting away, and then we realised that it had gone 8, so we thought we'd better do something about it. Hi, Hazel and Di and Raven and Alison. Hi, Alison. Michaela. You eating your bread pudding, are you? Probably taking his curlers out. You're getting some stick on here, you are, Richard. Hiya, Terry. Hello, Jane. Hi, Alison. So, what I've done is I've said to Richard, hiya, Heather, just leave the comments running, see if I can cope with it. So he's laughing his head off because the comments are just going one after the other. Hiya, Gail. We'll see how I cope with just the comments coming up so that Richard don't have to do much work, you see. Kim, hiya, Kim. So if anybody's new here, let us know. Hiya, Sue. Let us know if you new. Hiya, Hazel, and where you're from as well. That'll be good. So I've just clocked. So I'm seeing you all chatting to each other now. So if you talk about me on YouTube, I can see what you're saying. So be careful out there. Kavida, hiya, Kavida. Hiya, Elaine. So anybody for newbies info, hiya, Ruth and Heidi. Hiya, Joanne. Yeah. Oh, hiya, Lisa. Kavida, yeah. I've got the problem now in that I'm seeing everybody chatting to each other on YouTube. I thought the Facebook ones were just going to come out, but I'm just getting the YouTube ones at the moment. Not many Facebook. Hiya, Elsa. Hiya, Barbara. So anyway, if you're new, like I say hello. Tell us where you're from. Live in Devon. Trish Owen. Hiya, Trish. Reese. Hiya, Reese. Elsa S. You knew Elsa. I haven't seen you before, I don't think. Hello, Jessica. Share away. Share with your friends or whoever you've got on Facebook. That's great. Hiya, Moon. Terry can say hello to the newbies. So what's going to happen then is we're going to pick, or Spirit will select a few people for Michelle. Hi, Michelle. Spirit will select a few people to read for. So I've got no control over who I read. It's Spirit that let me go to who they need to go to. That's basically it. And all I'll do is repeat exactly what they give me. Alison, she's new again. That's it. You tell them, Julia. For everybody's info, there's usually after me, Ricky and Tyler are on, but they can't come on tonight. Something's happened and they're not coming on tonight. So it's just me. And when I've finished, you can all go to bed. Okay, so I'm sure they'll be on in a couple of weeks' time. So no Ricky and Tyler tonight for people's info. Apparently, Richard says there's a special evening this Friday for the VIPs. If anybody's interested in, it's a trance evening, a special trance evening. I say trance. Richard says trance. I'm common. I say trance. So a special trance evening on Friday. If anybody's interested, have a look on the fan page or join as a VIP, and then you'll know all about it. Hiya, Gemma. I think that was Gemma then. Sharon. Yeah. So yeah, for the newbies, just for your info, then we're what's the word? We're going via YouTube and Facebook. What's the word? What is the word? Streaming, that's the word. We're streaming via Facebook and YouTube. You know why I'm confused? That's Spirit confusing me because they're probably ready to work. Oh, trance. Yes. Hello, Joan Collins. So anybody, I don't think I have to tell anybody. It's trance, not trance. Yeah, trance. Anyway, sorry about that. Right, what we're doing then is just connecting with a few of your loved ones or friends in the spirit world, and I'll just pass on the message directly to you. So bear in mind that anybody can come through, and also bear in mind that spirit will involve the rest of your family as well. Hiya, Myra. They'll involve the rest of your family as well. So if you can't take part of the message, bear it in mind and go and check it out with your loved ones, and you'll find out where it belongs with your family. They're lining up. Do you do OBS, Richard? Do you use OBS? I don't know what that means. No, we don't. Whoever said that. Hello, Lindsay. And that's basically it. Right. When we're giving you a message, I think what Richard's going to do is just stop this and just have your responses on the screen. So when we give you a message, just type up if you can take it. But please say, if you're going to say yes, please say what you're saying yes to. All right, so that we know what you're saying yes to. I think that's basically it. I'll tell you how I work. You'll see how I work as I'll go, oh, yeah. People that ask for readings, I don't work like that. So you may not get one. So it's, to be honest, it's not really worth keep asking me for a reading, because I don't go that way. I let spirit tell me who I'm going to go to. You see, there's quite a few people. Vanessa, Tina, hiya, Tina. Right, okay then. Who have we got? Let's find out who we've got first. Hiya, Diana. It's very strange seeing everybody chatting on here. Okay, right, let's see where we're going. Oh, gentleman in spirit called Fred. Fred wants to come in first. Fred, good old Fred, wants to come in first. He's dad, but he's also telling me he's an uncle as well. He's not very tall, is Fred. He's a little bit shorter than I am. Okay, but he's funny because he's kind of flexing his muscles at the moment. So he's flexing his muscles and he's showing me some good muscles up here. Okay, and he's talking about he did a lot of, I don't know what he means. I think he means building work or something like that, because he's got some muscles. He's just saying I was very good with my hands. Fred was saying I'm very good with my hands. So if anybody can take Fred in spirit, let me know, dad or granddad, because he's telling me he's a granddad as well. So Fred in spirit, he's talking to me about July means something, so that was that's going to be an anniversary, birthday, or a passing. And Fred's also telling me, okay, Dee, he's also telling me that he's got Frank up there with him as well. So there's a Frank in spirit as well. So Fred's talking about July, and he's talking about the month of November meaning something to you as well. Okay, if this is for you, Dee. And he's talking about he's just said to me, oh, there's a few babies been born in the family since I've been up here. Yeah, I wish it was Fled Flintstone. He's talking about there's a few babies been born in the family since I've been up here. Okay, Dee, hold on then. We'll see if it's for you. He's also talking about a link to Ireland as well. He's telling me there's an Irish connection in the family. And he's talking about somebody is thinking about researching their family tree as well. So he's been listening to that conversation as well. Okay, so I think I want to go back to D for now. I'll just head back to D. I think it's D. Gail as well. Okay, great grandchildren since he's died. Okay, he's talking about that. But he's also talking about D, if this is for you. I just want to keep going because I want to make sure I'm with the right person. He's just telling me there are 2 babies in spirit as well. And there's also an Eileen or Irene in spirit. I always get the 2 mixed up. Eileen or Irene in spirit as well that you should be able to take. Now, Fred's... What's he talking about? Oh, he's just said to me, Dee, if this is for you, Fred's just told me that there's a lack of communication going on in the family. So there's a need for communication in the family. There's something about that. I hope you can understand what he's talking about. So lack of communication, he's just said to me, this needs sorting out within the family. He's bringing that in as well. And he's talking about arguments and people that need their heads banging together. They need their heads being banging together. Okay, Dee, it's probably for you then, this. I'll go with you. I feel like I'm with you. I don't know why he keeps doing this, Dee. I don't know if you sometimes do this as you're talking. Okay, that's good. We're with you then. He's talking about somebody that does this as they're talking. Okay, so hopefully that's for you. And he's also saying that there's somebody that used to grind their teeth. You know, when somebody I think when you go to sleep, some people grind their teeth. Apparently somebody used to have one of those shields or something. I don't know what they're called. Mouth shield, it's just said to me. So he's got knowledge of somebody having grinding the teeth when they're in bed. All right, it's just bringing that in. Actually, it's just continuing to talk about teeth. Okay, because he's talking about somebody that needs to go to the dentist. All right, Gail, you take it as well, and I'll try and split the link in a minute. He's talking about somebody that needs to go to the dentist. Somebody's got a filling. I don't know whether it's actually come out or it's a bit loose, because he's saying it's popping out. It's popping out, this filling in the tooth. So somebody, watch for the connection with the dentist there is talking about as well. Okay. He wants to link you with Madrid. He's talking about Madrid. I think that's in Spain, because he's going Madrid, Spain. If it's separate, take the two. I'm not sure. But he's just said to me, I want to link him with Madrid as well. He's talking about that. He's saying he's just thought, oh, have you, Gail? Okay, then. So is this your granddad as well that I'm talking to? Because it was granddad for D, wasn't it? Okay. Talking about a mouth shield. Talking about grinding teeth. Okay. Had false teeth. Daughter with a tooth. Okay. So it's two links at once then. So we'll do that. We'll separate that. Now he's also talking about Julie down here. So one of you finds Julie down here, when they mention, okay, when they mention somebody down here, it's either because they need healing or because there's going to be a bit of news. I think there's going to be a bit of news coming around Julie that he's interested in as well. Okay, Fred's talking about that somebody recently has been to tidy up a grave. So he's showing me somebody going to a grave and tidying it up. He's just saying I'm aware of that as well. Okay. He's got no specific message. He just wanted to pop in and say hello. He says, I just wanted to send my regards. That's all. I just wanted to send my regards and be part of the conversation. He's just said to me for some reason. So I hope that means something to you. Apparently, he's telling me that you're aware of spirit. Okay, so you should be able to pick spirit up around you, because he's saying she's aware of spirit. Okay, I'm just seeing who else is coming through. Oh, Betty as well, also in Spirit D. Somebody called Betty wants to say hello to you as well. Betty, okay. But like I say, Fred, just wanting to pop in and say hello. So no specific message, just that I just want to pop in and I just want to say hello to them all, or the other lady as well. Oh, what's this? My nan's sister tidied up the grave. Okay. So he's aware of that, isn't he? He's just talking about he's just said to me somebody's got problems with their ankle. I don't know what's going on. Oh, it might be a memory, because he's just said to me somebody chipped their ankle or broke their ankle, chipped their ankle, and then he's putting pins in it. So I don't know, hopefully this is in the past, but he's talking about this problem with somebody's ankle where they've had to have pins in it. Okay. Just be aware then, Dee, that they're all looking after you and keeping their eye on you, but you know that anyway. Okay. Grandad is so nosy, popping his head in. Oh, that's nice. At least they're interested. But like I say, no specific message. I think he's going now, so I'll leave his love with you. And who was the other lady that could take it as well? Gail. Gail, I don't know how much you can take of that, but I'll try and get something for you. Hopefully you can take most of it, because you know what spirit are like. They'll do 2 people at once, sometimes 3, just so they can get round quicker. But hopefully Gail, Gail, with you, Fred's got another gentleman with him that wants to say hello to you, that's talking about a link to Australia. Okay, but also saying that there's bridges that need to be built, Gail, in your family. There's little niggles going on. Okay, just bringing that in for you. So watch for the link with you to Australia as well. That's the main thing. And he's also talking about, well, back to Fred. I don't know who this other gentleman that keeps trying to come in, but Fred's talking about burning incense. Is it burning incense sticks as well, Gail? So he's obviously been smelling that around you as well. What have you got behind you? He keeps making me look at your photograph. He's just told me about a memory gale around you where somebody come down the slide, a youngster come down a slide and just shot right off the other end of it. And he's just bringing that around you. And he's also talking about, okay then, he's also talking about, what is this? Scrumping apples, a memory of going to scrump apples as well around you. So hopefully you can take that. But I'm going to leave you two with that because I think I've got somebody else coming in and I want to, she's just stopped me. So I'll leave that with you. Okay, hopefully that was okay with you too. I've got a lady in spirit called Bridget that wants to come in. So I don't think it's going to be Gail or the other lady. So if anybody on here can take a lovely lady called Bridget, let me know, wants to speak to somebody on here. She's lovely. She's very, very family orientated. And also she's talking about, she's describing herself as being very cuddly. So I think she had a bit of weight on her by the feel of it. But so Bridget just wants to connect with somebody on here. Talking about a female down here as well. So she wants to connect with a female, Bridget does. She's also talking to me about Wallace and Gromit for some reason. Somebody liked Wallace and Gromit. Although she is talking about Wallace and Gromit, and then she's going to the surname Wallace. So I think you'll probably find whoever Bridget belongs to on here, probably find the connection to the surname Wallace as well as a connection with Wallace and Gromit. Okay, is it you, Angela? Give you a little bit more then to make sure it's you. Okay, Wallace and Gromit, you can understand that as well, that she's talking about, and giving good cuddles. She's just said to me, I gave good cuddles, and she's talking about giving good cuddles because she says that you need a cuddle at the moment. She's talking about you needing a cuddle at the moment. You need a little bit of upliftment, apparently, she's saying. She's just said to me that you've been reminiscing, sitting down reminiscing, she's saying. Okay, but you've got to take the Bridget as well, Pauline, because it's Bridget that's talking to me. So if you can't take Bridget, then, you know, it's probably not for you, because I want Bridget, who's talking about Wallace and Gromit, but she's going to the Wallace surname. And she's also talking to me about somebody that needs upliftment and needs a cuddle. Okay, Angela, let's go with you, because she's talking about needing a cuddle and a little bit about Wallace and Gromit. Okay. Wait for the Wallace. You know the Wallace, I'm spelling it with the ACE in the end as well, Angela, just for info. She spelt it with the ACE in the end. So wait for it to come up, because she's talking about a place called Lymington, Lymington. She's going down south somewhere. So she remembers she's given you Lymington as a connection as well. She's brought that to you. Her main reason for coming through, she says, is because she knows that you need a little bit of upliftment. Okay. She says that you don't talk to her so much. She says you talk to a gentleman in spirit that she's going to bring forward in a minute. So remember the gentleman that you've been talking to in spirit. I think he's going to have a word in a minute. But it's mainly Bridget that's come through to get to the right person, I think, because it's an unusual name, isn't it? Okay. She's also bringing Betty in as well, so you should understand the Betty in as well, another Betty. And Bridget is talking about, she's talking about somebody that used to make proper fruit cakes. You know, I've heard of it, but cannot remember why. Yes, to a gentleman. Okay, so he'll probably come through in a minute. But she's talking about making proper fruit cakes with the, she's putting alcohol in them as well, you know, like they put alcohol in them as well. She's bringing that to you as well, just giving you some fruitcake. Come on. She's singing that song, Angela, the wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. So sometimes that's symbolic for me. If you can take the song, take it, or the tune, take it. But sometimes it's symbolic as like you're in a hamster wheel and you keep going round and round and round. Oh, she's talking about you. I don't know whether I think she means that you've been thinking, oh, I keep doing the same thing. I keep doing the same thing. And she's talking about a bit of boredom, having to go through the same routine all the time. She's talking about that with you. All right. She says that, and I think she means you, but she's talking about somebody that feels like they're stuck in a rut. You're almost like stuck in a rut, and you need something different to do. She's describing that something different needs to be going on around you. She's bringing that. Now, I don't know whether you read the cards or something, because she's giving you tarot cards to read. So I don't know if you read them or you need to try them, but she's giving you the tarot cards because she's talking about you picking up things. You're able to pick up spirit, I suppose. You're a bit psychic as well, so you should be able to pick things up from the cards. She's talking about the tarot cards, she says, and also reading the tea leaves. Okay, but she's telling me there's somebody you should know in spirit that used to read the tea leaves, a lady, and she's also handing these to you. As well as the tarot cards, she wants to hand the tea leaves for you to read. So she obviously thinks you can do it. She's talking about that. She's just said to me, there's another link to Ireland as well. Is that? Oh, she's linking you to Ireland as well, but she's given me air, E-I-R-E, I think that's right. Okay then. She's given me air in Ireland. I don't know if it's county air or something, I don't know, but she's giving you that. All right, she says there's a link there as well. Okay, she's talking about, Angela, she's talking about a father-in-law in spirit, and she's actually given me in-law. She don't usually tell me that. They just usually give me dad or father, but she's talking about, I've got a father-in-law. Okay, I've got a father-in-law in spirit that wants to say hello to you. And he's here because he's talking about giving you a little bit of support, all right? And also a bit of a push as well, you know what I mean? A little bit of support and a little bit of push and a little bit of courage. His words are courage in your convictions, Angela. I don't know what he means by that, but I'm sure you will. Courage in your convictions, courage of your convictions, that's saying. He wants me to give you that. But just giving you that little bit of support. At one stage, whoever this lovely father-in-law is, he wore a waistcoat. He's talking about wearing a waistcoat. Oh, right, okay then. He's talking about wearing a waistcoat. He's very smart, okay. He's got a tie on. He's wearing a waistcoat and a jacket, and this is all dark blue, like a very dark blue. He's also got like a hanky, you know, they have the nice posh silk hankies in his pocket as well. He's put one of those in. Okay, so I know he's very smart. He's polishing his shoes up as well. And he's also he's still talking to me about clothes, this lovely gent, but he's talking to me about pinstripes as well. So at one stage he had pinstriped, okay, suit, but he just wanted to pop in and say hello to you. He says, I've met Margaret. That's his exact words. I've met Margaret. I've met Margaret, he says. Okay. Anything more? Just wanted to pop in and say hello to you, Angela. Oh, I think he was taking the mickey there. Okay. You know him better than me, so take it the way you think. But he's just wanting to pop in and say hello together with Bridget as well. All right, so I hope that was okay for you. I think I'm moving on now. Am I moving on? Yeah. Okay, I'll leave that with you, Angela. He's sticking his thumbs up to you as if it's, you know, he's just said to me, good on you. So you must be doing all right. So I think he's moving now. Okay, so I'll leave that with you. Who have I got here? Okay, Eddie. Eric. Oh, that's very strange, isn't it? I said Eric because that's my daughter's dad that's in spirit, and I thought, oh God, is he coming to talk to me? But obviously not. Yeah, my daughter's dad in spirit. Oh, Eric. No. Okay. I've got a gentleman in spirit called Eric that wants to speak to somebody down here. He's lovely as well. He's very jolly. He's coming across very jolly. He says, I've got to come across very jolly because there's somebody that I need to connect to down here that also needs a little bit of upliftment, that's been feeling a bit, I was just describing as under the weather. So Eric in spirit wants to connect to somebody down here that feels a little bit under the weather. All right. He's talking about, I don't know who this is. Oh, he's talking about a brother as well. I don't know whether he means his brother's down here. He's just said to me, brother, I've got a brother. So Eric has got a brother and he wants to connect to somebody down here to try and uplift them. So if anybody could take Eric, let Richard know. Okay. He's talking about, he's got a baby with him in spirit. He's talking about the baby that's gone to spirit that he's bringing up. All right. So you've got to have a baby in spirit as well. Who do you want to connect with? Oh, he's also talking about Sally. Sally's down here, so there might be a Sally on here that knows an Eric in spirit, or somebody that can connect with Sally that knows an Eric in spirit. So he connects with somebody called Sally. He's talking about her. He's talking about his granddaughters as well that he's aware of down here. He's got more than one granddaughter. So Eric is talking about granddaughters as well. There's a lot of Irish links today, but he connects with Ireland as well. But he's also talking about York. Okay, he's bringing in the York as well. Banana Man. Banana Man. Oh, right, okay. So if anybody could take an Eric, let me know. If you can't, I'll move on. What else do you want to say? He's just said to me, come on, come on. Come on, come on. So somebody obviously can take him on here that hasn't piped up yet, but you can't take Sally. No, Casey, can you take the Eric though in spirit? My dad Eric, his brother in spirit. Okay then, Laura. Let's go with Laura then. My dad Eric, his brother in spirit. Is your dad Eric? You saying your dad Eric is down here, are you, Laura? He's talking to him. What did he say? He said, Eric, I've got a brother. I want to Sally. I want to connect with somebody down here. The island link somewhere as well that he's bringing in, but also a link to York. But this is just like I want to go to York for a day trip or something like that he's bringing in as well, Laura, if this is for you. He's just said to me that there's a new baby coming. You should be aware of it already, he's saying. There's a new baby coming. He's talking about that as well. And he's talking also about a wedding that's coming as well. So you'll probably be hearing about a wedding if this is for you as well, Laura. Come on, Eric. He's also talking about the month of September means something as well. So that's going to be an anniversary, birthday or passing. Okay. Did I tell you he's got a baby in spirit with him? I don't know if I did, but he's talking about there's a baby in spirit as well. Okay. Wants to link, if this is for you, Laura, he's linking you. I ought to wait, really, to make sure this is for you until I carry up, because I'm just carrying on. He's just talking to me about California. So there's going to be a link, but can't take the Sally. But wait for the Sally then. Listen to the rest. If you can take most of it, don't worry about the Sally. She might be to come. You'll find her. But he's talking about California as well. And he did talk about York, didn't he? But a trip to York. Come on, Dad, say a bit more. He's talking about his dad. So one of your granddads used to smoke a pipe as well. So this is for somebody that's granddad used to smoke a pipe as well. So you should have that knowledge. And he's talking about the name. He's just said to me, Wilberforce. And I said, what? And he says, Wilberforce. But I don't know if he means Wilbur or if that is an actual name. I don't know. But I'm going to give it you like he said it. It said Wilberforce, and I've shortened it to Wilbur. So hopefully somebody should take that. But just in case, take the name Wilberforce as well. I don't know who I'm with yet, do I? Heather or... So if you can take any more of it, send a little message up so that we know, because I'm not sure who I'm with yet. Come on, Dad. Oh, I can't see what you're doing. He's doing some. He's trying to play a game with me, but I can't. I don't know if it's a game or something. This kind of rings a bell with me, and I can't think what it is. What he's doing is he's got something. He's holding something, and he's putting little pins in it, and little plastic pins of all different colours, and making a pattern out of them. I'm sure there was a game like that. It's like a little nail, but it's plastic, and you put it in like this, and you're making little patterns. There must have been a game or something you could do craft-wise with these little plastic pins to make pretty patterns or something. He's doing that. So I'm hoping somebody can take that, because I'm not sure where it is. And he's just shrugging his shoulders like this, making me go, oh, I don't know. But I'm putting little coloured pins in something. I don't know what that is. Oh, and he's also given me a memory. Now, might be an age thing, so somebody should be able to take this. My hubby got called Wilbur. Lol. Okay. Can you take the rest of it, though, Eric, in spirit, Lisa? Oh, getting mixed up, because he definitely said Eric, you see. He's talking about, I don't know what this game's called. There's this little game. It's a little square piece of plastic, and it's got little square, about 9 little squares in it, and you mess around with them trying to make a name or a colour or something like that. And I can't think what they're called, but he's showing me that. Do you know what I mean? That's it. That's it. You've got to move one across or down or something. He's showing me that for some reason. So I don't know why he's showing me that if nobody can pick it up. Come on, Eric. Mastermind. Oh, apparently it was called Mastermind. So if anybody could take that and the rest of the things that I've told you, let me know. I can't remember who I was speaking to first. But we're not connecting very well. Come on. Nobody can take it. If you can't take it, I'm going to move on, because I don't want to dwell on it if nobody can take it at the moment. But somebody might be able to pick it up later, I suppose. Yeah. Right. So perhaps somebody's not owning up to him. But anyway, he just wanted to pop in. So if you can take him and take all the rest, just give me a quick shout, and I'll see if he wants to talk any more later. Just send me a quick message. Okay, and we'll see who we've got next. I'm getting a bit hot here. Right. Oh, who have we got? Come on. I've got somebody hobbling in at the moment. I don't know what's going on. I've got a lovely gentleman that's coming in, but he's hobbling, and he's talking about having one leg. He hobbled because one of his legs was shorter than the other. And I know that at one point he had one of those built-up shoes. His shoes were built up. I don't know how they do this, but he's talking about on the heel. Did you? Rich was saying he knew a bloke like that. But there's a gentleman in spirit, like I say, that hobbled because he had a built-up shoe, or one leg was shorter than the other. So if anybody could take him, let me know. He's talking about the name of Bill will also mean something to you as well. And he's just said to me, I've come in because he's one of these that will come in because it's quite specific, because he wants to pull with him a dad. So it's a dad that's going to come in with him, belonging to somebody on here. Oh, apparently. Oh, right. Okay, then. He's just said to me, he's bringing in a dad, and the dad is called Bill. Okay, so if anybody could take Bill in spirit, and this gentleman that had this, the one leg shorter than the other that used to limp, let me know. But dad in spirit wants to come through. He's talking about the name June will mean something as well. So he connects with the name June as well. He's talking about that. He's also saying to me, Dad is talking about, I've got my sister up here with me as well. So he's got his sister. Now, that's an unusual name. He's just given me the name Dolores as meaning something as well. So Dolores will mean something. He's telling me that as well. So Bill in spirit is the dad, talking about the name Dolores, and talking about this gentleman that had the built-up shoe that's brought him through. But it don't look as though anybody's taking that at the moment, do they? Are they? And the name June. All right. He's looking for a lady on here. He tells me he's looking for a lady on here that connects with Dad, Bill. He's talking about that. He's also saying that Bert is in spirit as well. So we've got Bert in spirit. Partner's lane. My granddad has gangrene and amputated. No, he was just built up his hobble because his leg. You know what I mean? But a granddad. Can you take the man with the the hobble, you know, the walking problem as well. My dad was Bill, so there's quite a few Bills. Let's find out. He's talking about the name Dolores as well, so that's an unusual name, and he's talking about the name June as well. Okay, built up shoe, but I don't know the Bill. The Bill. Okay then. He's also talking about. Do you understand the June as well, Eileen? It's my dad's brother. It's my dad's brother. Oh right. Okay then. I've got you. Okay then. He's talking about the name June as well. Like I say, he's talking about August will mean something. If this is for you, then Eileen, August will mean something. And with you, oh, hang on. He's bringing in a lady that used to do the tea leaves with you as well, Eileen. So you should be able to take somebody in spirit that used to read the tea leaves, and she wants me to give them to you. No, not me. I don't think. Okay, don't know Dolores. Okay then. So this oh God, what's going on tonight? Come on. I can't seem to get to the right person. I think they're getting agitated as well. But he's talking about somebody with him, a lady that used to do the tea leaves as well. So we've got Bill the dad, we've got a lady with him that he's bringing through that used to do the tea leaves as well, and he's wanting to give the tea leaves to somebody on here that can also do the tea leaves or should be doing the tea leaves. He's bringing that as well. Dolores is my dad's sister and June is my mom's sister. So Shaz, can you take the dad in spirit as well, can you? As well, that he's bringing through a dad. Bill, my granddad, June, my grandma, but not sure about Dolly. They won't come back usually, Gail, so I don't think it's going to be you because they won't usually go back to me. No, they won't usually go back to the person that we've already read. So I'm likely to be great on low. No, not Gail, because I've also already read for you. No, it won't be you then, Eileen. Okay, I'll carry on then. I don't know who the other lady was, Richard. I can't remember her name now. Concentrating on her. Shaz. Dolores is my dad's sister, because Dolores is quite a good name, isn't it? It's not many of them. Yeah, unique name. So, right, come on then. If you've got a dad in spirit, then Shaz, that wants to talk to you, talking about, if this is for you, it's talking about somebody winding you up. Somebody's niggling, he's calling it. Somebody's niggling at you. Okay, so somebody's winding you up a little bit. That's what he's bringing around you. And I don't know what you've got in your. Oh, I don't know if you've got anything. He wants me to give you a cat, Shaz, from spirit. So there's a cat in spirit that he's bringing forward, and this is actually this is actually a black cat in spirit. So if you can understand a black. Oh, it's awkward, isn't it, when you've got to narrow it down to one person. But he's talking about a black cat that's gone to spirit as well. My dad's sister June, I have my shoes built up, I got a limp. Bill's uncle Grandon, the tea leaves. Okay. So he wants me to give you the tea leaves for you as well, Andrea. So I don't know if you're aware of that, whether you can do the tea leaves or you've been practicing it, as somebody said in my ear roll. She's been practicing the tea leaves, but he wants me to give it to you. So he's talking about who? Sorry? Edward. Edward can take this as well. Oh, we need to narrow it down and then the link will become a little bit clearer, won't it? I have one leg longer than the other. I need a built-up shoe after my op. Edward. My nanny. Okay, then. All right, Edward. Have you got a dad? So Bill was your granddad. Have you got a dad up there as well, Edward? Because I've got a dad coming through as well. June was my mum's sister-in-law, daughter, my black cat. Oh, thank goodness for that. I feel relieved now. Don't tell me anything else, because he might have said that for you, Edward. Don't tell me any more information. Just confirm what we give you. But like I say, Bill was the first one that wanted to come through and say hello. Okay. Let's talk to him for a bit. He's talking about Edward. The first thing he's talking about is somebody that likes... somebody that likes to place their shoes in order or very neat. He's talking about somebody that's very neat with their shoes. Okay, so I don't know if it means it was him or you, but he's bringing that to you as well. And it also around you, Ed. Oh dear, I'm not. I know. I nearly swore then. He also, sorry about that. he also wants to bring. It's all right. I've knocked everything down. I'm getting a bit too hot as well. Um, you can see it. I don't know why I'm getting so hot. I'm sweating like mad here. Sorry, folks. But anyway, what was I saying? Come on, Bill. Oh, let's change the subject. He's just said to me, let's change the subject. But he's talking about the shoes. He's also talking about somebody. Oh, right. But also with the socks as well, Edward. He's describing them as very particular with their socks. They like to keep them nice and tidy as well. So he's just making note of that, I think. He wants to talk, he just said to me, I want to talk about polishing shoes, he's saying. We need to polish shoes. So I don't know whether he's telling you to polish shoes, Ed, or whether he used to. But Bill's talking about polishing shoes as well. Okay. He's talking about the link to California. All right, Ed. So watch for this link that's coming for you to California. And he's talking about ranching holidays, when they can go to America for ranching holidays. He's bringing in one of those as well, somebody interested in doing one of those, so watch for that coming in as well. Your granddad is talking about, I've come because people have been talking about him. He says, I've just popped in. He says, because people have been talking about me. What is going on here? I hope this is in the past. If not, watch for it to come, Edward. Be aware, because he's talking about something falling from above. Okay, something falling from above, but it does just miss somebody. But I don't know what it means. It's something to do with building work, like scaffolding or something like that. I'm hoping it's in the past and you can recognise it. So watch for a bit of scaffolding. Be aware, he's saying, around scaffolding. Just watch for that as well. Okay, come on. He's just gone back to the cat, and he's talking about the cat with a poorly paw, Ed. So I don't know if he means your little cat Tootsie, but he's just said the cat with a poorly paw. Just give him the cat with a poorly paw. And with that, he's talking about I've got that cat, Bagpuss. I don't know if you remember Bagpuss, but he wants me to give you Bagpuss for some reason, so it must be a memory or something. Okay. He says, I've got a lady with me that you should recognise because she used to have sugar, I can't speak, sugar cubes. She used to use them instead of the spoon. All right. Silver. She's talking about somebody with a silver pinchers for their sugar cubes in spirit. A lady wants to be remembered to you. All right, so think about it, but she just wants to be remembered to you. Also, he's telling me, all right, so watch for the cat with the poorly paw that he's talking about. He's also telling me that in your family you should find some connection with working on the railways as well. He's talking to me about that connection with working on the railways as well, so watch for that as well. Just wanted to pop in and say hello. Also, you've got Betty up there as well. Betty wants to come in and say hello to you. He's just said to me, somebody needs a childminder. Okay, somebody needs a childminder or something. So there's something about babysitting, but he did say childminding. And all he's give you is that, childminding. So bear that in mind. Watch your knees, because he's giving you healing around your knees as well, as if they're aching a little bit. He's talking to me about that. Sorry, he's falling apart. Yeah, he's falling apart. But yeah, he's giving you healing around your knees as well. But like, he just wanted to say hello to you. I don't know if you can take Clive, because I think I'm going on to another link now. I've got somebody else popping in now. But yeah, I think he's going to go, oh, right, okay, your friend died who worked on the railways. I don't think I'm going to get any more, Edward, so I think I'm going to leave that, unless you can take Clive in spirit, Clive, because I think I'm going somewhere else. But I've got Clive in spirit as well for somebody, so if anybody can take Clive, let me know. In fact, he tells me he's took me from Clive to the Clive that was in Dad's army for some reason. So I don't know what the link is there, whether it's just to get me to Clive. But if you could take Clive, Edward, take it. If not, if somebody on here can take a dad in spirit called Clive, let me know. He's telling me he's also uncle as well, so somebody may know him as an uncle. Uncle Clive, Dad Clive. He's talking to me at the moment, so if anybody can take him, let me know. All right, but I hope that was okay for you, Edward. The other things that we talked about, you'll find them. They'll come right. You'll fit them in somewhere, I'm sure. Must be because I'm too hot. I'm sweating buckets tonight for some reason. So Clive in spirit I've got at the moment then, that wants to connect with somebody on here. If anybody can take him, let me know. No, Clive, thank you for the lovely message. Oh, okay, Edward. So Clive coming through for somebody on here as well, but Clive is bringing your mom, so you've got to have a mom in spirit as well. And I want a mom that's telling me that she went with breast cancer as well. So we'll concentrate on mom if you can't take the Clive, but Clive, so mom with breast cancer. Now she's talking about, oh, hang on a minute. No, she ain't. I thought she was going to say Sally for a minute, but she just said, no, the Sally Ann. So she's talking about the Salvation Army. Okay. Okay. All right, Laura, your friend's dad. But also he's bringing in a mom that passed with breast cancer as well, Laura. So I don't know if you can understand the mom that passed with breast cancer that's coming in. And also there's quite a few of this family coming all together. So there's Clive, there's a mom with breast cancer, and she's bringing through her mom as well. So you've got to have a nan in spirit as well. Because the mom has just told me that they come as a pair. So I know the mom and your grandma were very close. They're coming as a pair. And they're talking about fighting together. I don't know what they mean by that. When they used to fight for something, they'd fight together. So mom and nan very close in spirit coming through for somebody on here. Mom with breast cancer. Nan, sorry. Oh, and my aunt passed with breast cancer. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I was rabbiting on and weren't reading the screen. And your nan as well. She's talking about nan as well. Okay, then. Your aunt. Okay, then. Come on, then. She's also talking about, I want to make sure I'm with you, Laura. So she's talking about the month of June will mean something to you. And also she's talking about September, but she's talking about the 15th of a month as well. So the 15th of a month will mean something. Okay, so it might be your aunt that's coming through then. Okay, come on. You got to have a nan as well, though, Laura. Have you got a lovely nan in spirit as well? Yeah, I was just going to say she must want to talk about your mom here. But she's talking about a nan in spirit that's with her. Okay, so her mom that's with her. Your auntie is here then. Your mom's with her. Talking also about the name Charlotte as well as meaning something. So hopefully the name Charlotte down here will mean something. Nobody else is taking it, are they? Because I'm kind of like this with Laura. I don't know whether it's for her or not. But the name Charlotte should mean something to you as well, Laura, down here. Okay. Come on then. Auntie. Okay. Oh. Your mum having trouble sleeping, Laura. They're going around your mum and talking about her having trouble sleeping. She's having problems sleeping. It's like she's tossing and turning. Your auntie saying she's having a few minutes and then she's awake. So she's tossing and turning, not sleeping very well. She needs some lavender. Now, lavender with your mum connects to somebody in spirit as well, because she's bringing through lavender from somebody from spirit as well. She's also talking about, I don't know how old you are, Laura. It might be for your mom. Okay. Can't take Charlotte. Watch for the Charlotte then. She's also talking about when we were young, we used to collect rose petals and make them into perfume. And she's talking about a memory of doing that. All right. So ask your mom, because it may well be around your mom, but talking about the memory of the perfume. Now, she's also, you see, I'm not sure I'm with you yet. I'm still thinking there's somebody else out here that can take this. But she's talking about somebody also that used to make their own clothes, so their own dresses. from those old patterns, you know, that you used to have in an envelope. You used to buy them envelopes. But she's talking about somebody that used to buy their own dress, make their own dresses as well. Oh, okay. She's also talking to me about a memory of did them, sold them for 25p. Okay. I don't know how to describe these things. We used to cut out like pictures of dolls. You used to be able to get a set of stuff where you used to pop out the picture of the doll, and then there was different clothing that you could just fold onto them, made of cardboard. Grandma did that, okay. But she's talking about this memory of somebody playing with these cardboard dolls where you used to be able to fit them with different clothes. I hope you understand what I mean. I can see it, but I can't describe it as well. She's talking about that. Now, she's just told me about somebody used to have a music box, a jewellery box that played a tune. And apparently this music box used to go off every now and again on its own. All right, so if that's not for you, check with your mom again, because your grandma's talking about that as well. The music box would just suddenly go off on its own and play music. All right, or who? Sorry, somebody else. I, oh, can she? Yeah, there's somebody else. I thought there was someone else. I was umming and ahhing. She's also just said to me that. What are you trying to say now? Do somebody's going. Somebody's. A bit like this on a decision to be made. They're umming and ahhing about doing something or something. There's some indecisiveness going on, she's just said to me. Your grandma says indecisiveness going on. This is around a house move or a change. In fact, no, she ain't described it as a house move. She's just said to me it's a change of environment. So I don't know exactly what she means, but she says there's some indecisiveness about a change of environment around somebody, and she's aware of that as well. Okay. She's just tobogganing. She's just said to me tobogganing. So there must be a memory of that, or somebody wants to go tobogganing or something, or they used to do it as a child. In fact, she's just told me that somebody used to there was a homemade one, and somebody out used to have a bit of rope to steer it on with or something, and your nan's describing it as tobogganing on this like truck thing that was made with two pieces of string that you could steer with or something. She's just trying to describe that to me as well. Okay, now she's just talking to me about paving slabs. The laying of paving slabs, she's saying. Somebody's thinking of having something paved, and she's just saying I'm aware of that as well. Oh, I'm getting a bit frustrated here. I think Spirit are getting frustrated. Did you used to do that, did you? Because I don't know what they're talking about. Okay. Now she's playing with my nose, Laura, so I think Spirit around you quite a lot. You should be going like this, forever going like this type of thing. It's as if you're walking through cobwebs. That spirit around you trying to make themselves known. Okay, just wanted to pop in and say hello. No specific message, just wanting to pop in and say hello. That's what she's coming for. Okay, so I hope that was all right for you. All right, so I'll leave her love with you, Laura. Take Charlie as well, although I've got a Charlie here that's telling me it's for somebody else. I think you'll find you've got a Charlie in spirit as well that wants to be remembered to you. All right, so I'll leave Charlie with you as well. Okay, and Bev knows anyway to take it. If you can take it, Bev probably got a bit of a double link. So I'll leave them with you as well, Bev. Oh, I've got a little bit more for Bev. I think, Bev, just for you, your nan has just said to me, watch your calf muscles. You know how we stretch? I'm doing it now. She's making me do it. You know how you put one leg forward and then bring the other one back to stretch your calf muscles? She's giving that to you for some reason. as if perhaps you're having a few problems, or you've been doing that, or you need to stretch your calf muscles. She's talking to that, wanting me to give that to you. So hopefully you can take that as well. Okay. All right, Laura. I hope that was all right. We got there in the end. It's a bit. I'm feeling a bit mixed up tonight. I think it's because I'm too hot. I think. Hiya, Tony. Feeling a little bit mixed up. Oh, Tony, can you take a Stephen in spirit? I've just looked at your picture and somebody's just shouted out Stephen in spirit. I've got a friend. I've got somebody's friend here that's just shouted out Stephen. Can you? Stephen in spirit. And he's just said it's friend. He's not that old either. In fact, you know, I don't know how old Tony is. He's similar age. And he's just shouted at me, Stephen, Stephen. I'm waiting to see if Tony can take it. Stephen. Just saying, he's just said to me, I went too quick. He nearly swore then. I went too quick, he's just said to me. So I think it was a bit unexpected. All right, so he weren't very old when he went. He's just said, I went too quick. It was a bit unexpected. Okay. There's an anniversary with his passing as well, he's telling me, that's nearby as well. He's talking about that. He tells me his mom's still here as well. So, he's talking about his mom's still here. So if anybody could take Stephen in spirit, with his mom still here, unexpectedly went, it wasn't expected him going to spirit because he weren't that old. But I'm here now. He's like this. I'm here now, he's saying. And he's just said to me, we've got to make the most of life, haven't we? We've got to make the most of life. But I think that is for somebody down here. I'm hoping somebody can take that, because he's talking about somebody down here that's, what, if I say that right, that's a big word, isn't it? Procrastinating down here. And he's just said, we've got to make the most of life while we can. He's talking about a younger person down here, procrastinating at the moment, thinking of all sorts and not doing anything about it. It's just said to me, okay, thinking of, I'd like to do this and I'd like to do that, and they're not doing anything about it. Okay, come on, Stephen. Yeah, he's also talking about a sister as well. So he's got a sister somewhere as well that he's bringing in as well. Okay. Just waiting. He's throwing a rugby ball at me as well. So I don't know if he played it or he just liked rugby. He's talking about rugby as well. So there's a link to rugby. And he's just said to me, no, it's not the city, it's the playing. So really a lot taken this. I thought there was nobody for a minute. So there's quite a lot taken this. So Stephen in spirit talking about rugby. He's also, we've had a lot of June, but he's talking about the month of June means something to him as well. He's talking about that. He's just said to me, there's people are missing Christmas. And I said to him, what do you mean missing Christmas? And he said, because they're falling out. So there's some falling out that he's talking about. People are, okay. Hang on then, Kelly. Yeah, he's talking about they're missing Christmas because people are falling out and they're obviously not getting together. Okay, Kerry. So this is for you. You should be able to take that as well. He's bringing that, and he's quite annoyed at this because obviously he said earlier, you know, you've got to make the most of life, and also a family as well. He's just said to me as well. So there's this sort of thing going on that he kind of doesn't agree with. And he thinks people should be be brought back together. He's talking about little disputes going on in the family, He's bringing that in. That's what Stephen's talking about. Okay. He's talking about somebody's love of shoes. But this isn't a lady, this is a gentleman that he's talking about. The love of shoes. They like different shoes. They keep them really nice as well. Expensive shoes as well. So somebody's got a lovely taste of, they like their nice shoes. He's bringing that in as well, Kelly. Okay, Kerry, if that's for you. Somebody down here has got the love of shoes, he's telling me. And he's also talking about, with the love of shoes comes the love of clothes as well. And he's talking about somebody wanting a walk-in wardrobe, or somebody would love a walk-in wardrobe. It's just maybe go into a great big massive wardrobe and it's all set out really nice. He's bringing that in around me as well. He's bringing that in. He says, I've come because there is an anniversary concerning him that's nearby as well. That's my reason for coming, because people have been talking about me and what I would have liked, okay, as a celebration for something. That's what he's just said to me, and what I would have liked as a celebration for something to do with him. Okay. He's just given me the name Tina. Tina is meaning something. Tina is down here. Okay. All right then. He's bringing in the name Tina for down here as well. Just letting you know he's aware of her. Okay. And he's also bringing in a okay. He's talking about graves where people are buried, but he's talking about there is a family plot where a lot of one family are buried together. So there's that kind of thing somewhere. There's that connection somewhere, okay, where there's this family plot where people are buried together in the same family. So watch for that. If you don't understand it now, you'll find out what he means, but he's talking about being aware of that, okay. He's talking about somebody. He just gave me Kerry. He's just given me Bridgerton, and I said to me, "Oh, you mean the series Bridgerton?" And he says, "Yes." Somebody likes Bridgerton. Okay, I think that's the name of the thing. That's what he's given me, Bridgerton or something like that, with a big stately home. He's bringing that in as well. So he's aware about somebody. Oh, right, he's aware of that. So he's obviously wanting to talk about his sister. Okay. And he's aware of Tina as well. Okay. Just letting you know that he knows what's going on. Okay. Somebody's going to go on a plane journey. He's just said to me, his words are, somebody's going on a jumbo jet. And that's his exact words. Somebody's going on a jumbo jet. He's not told me anymore. Oh, he has. Hang on. Miami, he says. There's a link to Miami as well. So a jumbo jet and Miami link as well, Kerry, that he's bringing in as well. Okay. He's also talking about a photograph of him where somebody has asked for a copy of it. All right. So he's aware of that as well. This photograph being copied for somebody else. And he's talking about somebody. Is it you? Somebody keeps or did keep a picture of him, you know, one of the small like passport photographs of him in a wallet or a purse or something like that, carried that around with him as well, and he's bringing that in. He's just having a bit of a laugh because he's just said to me, didn't I look handsome? So I think it's quite funny. He had a good sense of humour. Didn't I look handsome? But he's complaining with that. He's complaining about his teeth. So for some reason, he's not happy about his teeth. Oh, he's talking about a gap. Is it you mean? He's not happy about his teeth, Kerry, but he's talking about somebody that had a gap in their teeth, which caused them to whistle a little bit when they spoke sometimes. You know what I mean? He's bringing that in as well and having a bit of a giggle, he says, about that. Okay. Now he's gone on to... okay, he's gone on to a jacuzzi, and he's talking about somebody having a jacuzzi or wanting a jacuzzi. He's just plonked one in somebody's back garden. Okay, somebody is plonking this jacuzzi in somebody's back garden. All right, so he's aware of somebody wanting or having one of them. It's like he's put it in the garden, and it's like everybody's having a party. You know, there's gathering and people are sitting in this jacuzzi drinking wine or whatever, having a drink. Crikey. Karen King can take this as well. I'm mainly with Kerry, though. I'm focused on her at the moment. But remember he told you about the jacuzzi as well, Kerry, because that's quite funny. I think that's coming up. What is this? Salt of the earth. Is this you? Oh, he's describing you, Kerry, as the salt of the earth. You heard of that saying? Salt of the earth, she is, salt of the earth. Very, he's describing you as being very grounded as well. She's just said to me, she's got her feet on the ground. She's got her feet on the ground as well. He says you've got a good heart. He's describing you lovely now. He says she's got a good heart, but he says you take too much upon yourself. You know what I mean? You take a lot on yourself. He's saying sometimes it feels like you've got the world on your shoulders, but he's telling me it's other people's problems as well as of your own. You seem to take everybody else's problems on yourself as well. He wants to say he's very proud of you as well. Okay. He's also talking about future studies with you. All right, so you're going to be studying in the future because he's bringing that in, and he's putting nursing around you. So I don't know where the link is to nursing, but he's putting the nursing link around you as well. He's bringing that. Okay. Anything else? He's like the others. He's just said, I've just popped in to say hello, he says. I don't know. You know what? I'm talking like this, Kerry. As I'm talking, I've got my hand like this. So I don't know if you do that when you're talking, you know, you've got your hand like this, but he's making me do that for some reason. But he wants to say he's very proud of you. He's calling you a good un. She's a good un. She's a good un. Anything else? Just wanted to pop in. Wants to link you also with London because he's talking to me about a trip to London. There's going to be a trip to London. So watch for that coming up for somebody as well. And also, I've just thrown a ball. It's just said basketball. Give her the basketball. Somebody's going to be very good at basketball as well. This is a gent, I think, as well. Oh, a young lad. Very good at basketball. I can see him hanging from the hoop as well. You know, as they hang from the hoop. So watch for that coming up as well. But like I say, just wanted to say hello. He says that you talk to him as well. He says, people talk to me. He says, people talk to me. And I just wanted to let them know that I'm listening. Okay. So I'll leave that with you. I think he's going now. He is. He's just going like this. He's going. He says, I'm going now. So he's going. So I'll leave that with you, Kerry. Hope that was okay. All right. Have I nearly finished, have I? Oh. The name Christian from Spirit. Oh, can you? Oh, Richard. Richard's taking the mick at me now because I don't know where I am. Right. Christian from Spirit. If anybody could take a Christian from Spirit, let me know because I've never had that name before, so that's quite unusual. Oh, he says I'm coming in on a friend link, so he's somebody's friend. He's saying that he's a friend to somebody's brother. Okay, so somebody on here, their brother had a friend called Christian who's now in Spirit, and it's Christian that's coming through to say hello. He says he's come because your brother, his mate down here, there's something going on around him. There's big changes or something going around this lad that he knows down here. Okay, and that's why he's popped in to say I'm aware of all these changes. In fact, he's describing him as in a little bit of a kind of a mess. He doesn't know what to do. So that's why Christian has come from Spirit to give him a bit of a hand, I think, and a bit of a push in the right direction if anybody can take him. Unusual name, so somebody should be able to take him, if not on catch up. If it's somebody on catch up watching that can take Christian in Spirit, let me know. But like I say, he's looking for his mate down here, but I think it's a woman that's going to be online. Looking for his mate down here who's going through it. He's saying, my mate's going through it at the moment. And that's why he's come, to give him a little bit of support. Only, he just said to me, only because he doesn't know what to do with himself. So I think it's more of decision making than anything else. Decision making than anything else. Becky Jane Karsh, Christian, isn't that your boy? So there's some sort of decision making going on around this lad around here that Christian knows from spirit. No, he's definitely up here shouted at me. I'm talking to Christian in spirit. I need a Christian in spirit here. He's also talking about a link to John as well. There's a link to John down here, but he's telling me there's also a John in spirit with him as well. So you can link to Christian and you can link to John in spirit, but also John down here. Okay. Could be a friend of my fiance. Okay. Christian, yeah. He's not telling me how he's spelling his name, but it's because it's an unusual name, isn't it? So if it's for you, then Gemma, is your fiance going through a lot at the moment? Because he's describing his friend as going through a lot, a big upheaval at the moment. You know what I mean? As if he's unsure. There's a lot going on around him. I'm kind of confused. He's making me like confused. So if it's for you, your fiance is a little bit confused as to what to do with himself. Maybe going into another bit of training. Christian's thinking about retraining or something like that as well. Okay. It's got to be Christian. I'm talking to Christian in spirit here. So I know it's definitely a Christian in spirit I'm talking to. But he's talking about the training around, if it's your fiance, the other lady. So tell me if your fiance is going through it a little bit with his career-wise, trying to sort himself out. It's like he's confused. He doesn't know what quite to do. You know what I mean? It's not a major problem. It's just this confusion that Christian is talking about around him. Okay. Come on, Christian. I can't remember the other names. The other girl's name. Possibly. Oh, you see, she's unsure, isn't she? Let's find out if it's for you. There's been talk of a new car as well, Gemma. So if this is for you or your fiance, there's been talk of a new car as well around you, because Christian's been listening to that conversation as well. And he's also talking about a red car. I don't know if he means somebody's already got a red car or they like red. There's a red car somewhere as well that Christian's talking about. And also the link to somebody working in a garage, like mechanically working in a garage, fixing cars. There's that kind of link around you as well, if this is for you. Just want to make sure I'm with you. Okay. He's just coming to support whoever he's looking for. That's what he's coming for, support. But whoever this lad is, there's going to be some sort of retraining as well that he's talking about. But if you can't take it all, I'm going to leave it at that. So we'll wait and see for a second, see if you can take any of it. He's also, right, okay then. Well, he probably will have the opportunity because Christian's pushing a little bit. He's giving him a bit of a hand. Now, Christian's making me scratch, which to me means, Gemma, that somebody's down here who suffers with a little bit of... okay then, it'd be for you then. Somebody down here is suffering with a touch of eczema or something. In fact, Christian is talking about it's actually somebody who's allergic to something like I don't know, soap or cream or something that somebody's using, and they've got a touch of a bit of allergic reaction to it. So watch for that as well. Okay. Making me scratch my head. Oh, you know what? He's making me scratch my head, but it's all. I said to him, "Why are you making me do this?" And he says, "It's all to do with this confusion. So you need to check with your fiance. It's not major, but he's thinking of different things. He's got a lot of different thoughts up here, apparently, of what he'd like to do." Okay, Christian is talking about. He must worry because he's telling him, "Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it." It's just said to me, "There's new opportunities coming." So watch for the new opportunities coming. And Christian's talking about a link to London as well. There's a trip to London, so watch for that as well. Okay, he's talking about this trip to London that's coming ahead for you as well. Okay. Oh, you've just told me fiance, but he's just on about the wedding coming. So I don't know if you're planning yours, but he's just saying there's a wedding coming. There's a wedding coming. He's just talking about he's just said to me cider, and it's just said to me somebody making their own cider. So I don't know if that's a memory or you know of somebody that makes their own cider, because he's actually took me to a place to make it. So I don't know whether it's a trip out, but hopefully you understand it. It's just talking about cider making, so watch for that as well. Okay. He's also talking to me about Wales, the link to Wales. So watch, especially Anglesey. So watch for the Anglesey connection that's going to be made as well. He's talking to me about that. And he's also talking to me about the surname Walker will mean something to you as well. Oh, right, okay. So he's aware of that. He's talking about the surname Walker will mean something to you as well. And he's talking about he's just told me to give you a silent night bed. So I don't know if there's been talk of new bed or new mattress or something like that, Gemma, but he's just said to me, give her a silent night bed. So I'll leave that with you. So I'll leave that with you, with the silent night bed. Do you want to say anything else? He's just said to me February means something to you as well. There's a lady in spirit called Joan also that you should know of. She just wants to be remembered to you, Joan. A side farm. Oh, that's good. So it's definitely for you then. So he's definitely listening to you. He's just said to me, you need to send out more invitations, Gemma. Okay. Oh, there you go. Richard said in my ear hole, he probably snores. No, I didn't repeat it because I thought he was just having a laugh. So Richard's picked something up on your other half laughing. But yeah, he's talking about what did you say? I've forgotten. Trip to London. Oh, he wants me to put angels around you, Gemma. So I don't know if you've got angels or something, or you're connected with the angels. Oh, we're going back. He's just told me you need to send out more invitations. So I don't know whether he means you've had to, you couldn't before and now you can, but he's saying she needs to send out more wedding invitations. Oh, apparently there's people you've forgotten. He's saying there's people you've forgotten. So watch for that as well. There's a lady in spirit called Ivy who wants to say hello to you as well. So she wants to be remembered to you as well. And there's a new baby coming, but he's taking the new baby into next year. So it'll be into next year where the new baby comes. Okay, all right. He's talking about the new baby coming, and he says there is a twin link in your family. It's going back a little bit in history, but he's saying there is a twin link in your family, so be aware of that as well. He's just gone to your feet, but he's talking about wearing comfortable shoes. It's as if you're in tight shoes. Okay, and he's just saying she needs comfortable shoes. And with that, he's just said to you, get your running shoes on. Running shoes. I don't know if you're keeping fit or something like that, but it's as if you're going to be doing a little bit of running or something. And he's just saying that somebody's going to be thinking of going up Snowdon. So there's going to be talk of going to Snowdon as well. So watch for that. But he just wanted to pop in and say hello, I think. And he says, I've just wanted to pop in and say hello. Okay, so your nan wants to say hello and let you know that I know what's going on, he's saying, and that I'm aware of what's going on. He says my name is mentioned every now and again, he's saying. Fleur de lis pies. He wants me to give you fleur de lis pies for some reason. I don't know if someone likes steak and kidney pies. Stop playing with my face. Somebody likes steak and kidney pies, Gemma, because he's talking about fleur de lis pies, and then he's gone, oh, somebody likes steak and kidney, and somebody also likes cheese and onion. He's talking to me about pies now for some reason, cheese and onion as well. So your nan wants to say hello to you. Also, George is up there as well, so you've got George up there. So they've just said to me, we'll be at your wedding, so you'll have spirit at your wedding as well. All right, so they'll be there watching you as well. Anything more? Also Margaret as well. So you've got quite a few. No worries. Just watch for it, Gemma, because he knows what he's talking about. and he's telling me about these fleur-de-lis pies. So you'll probably have to ask somebody, or it will come in. Somebody will say, I like fleur-de-lis, I like steak and kidney, something like that. So just watch for that. It might come up later. He knows what he's talking about. Also, before he goes, he's talking about somebody called Alistair. So there's a connection to Alistair as well that he's bringing into you. But like I say, he just wanted to pop in. The reason being that he just wanted to talk about your other half and knows what's going on. Okay, a bit confusing. And also he knows what's going on with the wedding, etc. And he just wanted to say hello, he's just said. I just wanted to come and say hello, he's saying. Okay, so I think that's it. And we're going. Okay, so I think that's it. I think I've finished now. Oh, Richard. I better go because I've been a bit confused and hot. Look at me, I'm all hot. Right, tomorrow night from 8 o'clock, there's going to be somebody doing some readings if anybody's interested. I don't know who it is. Oh, we've got a psychic artist. Oh, is it Deborah? Deborah, isn't it? Deborah, I know Deborah. She's good as well, so it's worth tuning in for Deborah. Yeah, worth tuning in for her. She's very good. So if anybody's free tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, come along. Okay. Oh yeah, Thursday night we got Bill with he usually brings somebody else with him, somebody new. So Bill will be with somebody else doing readings as well on Thursday. Sarah's not new then. So Bill on Thursday will be bringing it with. We'll do some readings with Sarah. So oh yeah, Friday night we've got a VIP trance evening. Now you've got to be a VIP to be able to see that. So if you want to join as a VIP, then go to the page and you'll find out all about being a VIP. And it's not very much. It costs a couple of quid a month, if that. And you get all sorts of benefits. And if you want to speak to Terry about it, she's on here, and a few of the other ladies on here, Terry and Stace, if she's on tonight, and they'll tell you how it works. So if you want to be a VIP, there you go, a trance evening. Thank you, Heather. We got there in the end. I think I was a bit hot. Thank you, Lynn. Oh, thank you, Bev. So with that, then we'll go. And I'll be back soon. And if you want to have a look if you want to follow me as well, because I'll do the odd night on my Facebook page of readings as well. So if you want to go to my Facebook page as well and have a look, and I'll be on again in a couple of weeks, unless I do a cancellation somewhere. Somebody cancels. So thank you for joining us. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you again soon. And bye for now.